Hello beautiful beings, my name is Nick and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be the color yellow. Yes, absolutely. So we're going to talk about the psychology behind the color yellow, how it can affect your subconscious minds, like all the other colors we're talking about this week and for the rest of the week as well. So anyways, let's start. Yellow. What's the first thing that pops in your mind? The sun, right? The sun. And it's a very bright color. It will grab attention, kind of like the red and the orange a little bit, but it's slightly brighter. It really catches the attention of people. Usually yellow will be associated with warmth, brightness, energy, attention, cheerful, and an intellectual color. So those are like all traits that if you're a person that prefers the color yellow or tend to be drawn to it a lot more than other people, you know, those may be some of your characteristics. So the difference with the yellow is that it's slightly harder to concentrate on it because it is a very intense color, the intensity. It might be hard for some people sometimes to keep the focus if they're around the color yellow too much because of the intensity of it. And even sometimes because of that specific intensity, it may cause early, just slight eye fatigue. Things like that. You might have a hard time to, some people may be, I don't know, be like in a specific room. Let's say all the walls in that specific room are yellow, while some people sometimes may feel agitated, might feel weird inside and they're wondering why. Sometimes it might just be the color yellow. Sometimes, my friend, the color yellow is so intense that it might create agitation amongst people. Sometimes. Yellow will also be associated with happiness, with cheerfulness, right? It's the color of the sun, right? What brings everything to life. The color yellow inspires hope and optimism, joy and enlightenment. Introverts might feel repelled by the color yellow because of its intensity. It's very attention grabbing, like I said a bit earlier, right? So people will sometimes be drawn to it in the good and in the bad sometimes. I've seen some studies that showed that like in some schools where they just like paint in this, like yellow walls or whatever, since they painted these new walls and everything, there were a bit more agitation and sometimes fights amongst people. But anyways, who knows? So yeah, it really grabs attention, right? So that's why the introverts will most likely do not like the color yellow. It is the color of the sun. It exposes everything, right? It exposes everything. There's no place for shadow. You can't keep everything inside. Everything is exposed because it's like the sun. People that loves the yellow color might be very energetic, might be very cheerful and everything, right? All the good positive associations with it, but they tend to be more independent and self-reliant a lot more. And the yellows, they will not always confide to everybody their problems. They much prefer to rely on themselves most of the time. So anyways, before we finish this segment, and we enter into the Solar Plexus Chakra, basically the three words you got to remember, right? For yellow, it's an intense color. It may make people feel agitated a little bit, but it's mostly linked to happiness and cheerfulness and just life in general. And oh yeah, before we continue, like yellow was in the older dyes that they used to use for many different things, and the Egyptians, they were actually using the color yellow to paint some of their gods because it represented or was very close to gold, right? Gold is very yellowish. Okay, now on to the solar plexus chakra. Let's jump right into it. So, the solar plexus chakra, which is a big chakra, which has a color yellow, which is a couple of inches. So like earlier yesterday, right, we were talking about the sacral chakra, which is a couple inches right under, but the solar plexus chakra is a couple of inches above the belly button. Kind of like in the center of your being, right? The solar plexus chakra, my friends, will be usually connected with your ego, your self-esteem, your personal power, your willpower. Yeah, so it will be mostly connected with all of these. And so your sense of self-worth might stem from there. Problems of a blocked solar plexus chakra could be problems like digestion, overeating, hyperactivity, addiction to stimulants or sedatives, aggressive behavior, feeling like a victim, being unreliable, narrow-minded, bossing other people around, strong urge to be right all the time, and also just not willing to be, listening to others. So those are all signs of a blocked solar plexus. So basically, one of the most important things to help to work and balance that chakra is, of course, like all the other tricks to balance any chakra, right? To focus your intentions directly where the energy center is located. You could also use, crystals. That works as well. But it's mostly to work on yourself. Reflecting on your own patterns, behaviors, stuff like that. And also, being careful with what you eat as well. Other tricks to help to balance and replenish your solar plexus chakra, like I said a bit earlier, right? Food, what you're eating, but also sunshine, right? Solar plexus is yellow, more sunshine, get more of that yellow energy. Anyways, my friends, that is everything for today. I wish you all the best. Positive vibrations, just good vibes your way, and just wishing you the best. And so always think about that. If you have some issues with the ego and everything, sometimes it may be related to the solar plexus chakra. Or if you have some problems with eating or anything like that, it may all stem from there, right? So yes, it's good to work on balancing the energies and focusing your intention and unblocking the chakra, but you got to also solve the root issue. If the root issue is, let's say, overeating, for just an example, right? Well, you got to solve that to be able to actually, keep it unblocked, right? So anyways, that is everything for today, my friend. Have a great day, stay blessed, and much love.